What's good, YouTube? It's Nas and me back with another video. Road to 400 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Klay Thompson. Yes, I know Klay Thompson has been in the marketing, the media, blah, 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 about Megan Thee Stallion. But we're going to be talking about his career, because a lot of people disrespect Klay like he wasn't one of the best. He wasn't one of the best players to ever touch a basketball. And yes, I get it. He was playing next to Stephen Curry. He was playing with Kevin Durant. He was on those super teams. But Klay made a career for himself. Klay had obviously game for himself, and Klay made no sacrifices to himself. One of the best shooters of all time, top 3 shooter of all time in my opinion. Like, I don't know if y'all would put him top 3, but in my opinion, if Klay never got injured in 2019, it would be maybe him and Curry top 2. Right now it's him and Harden. It's Curry and Harden, but maybe I'm just high on Klay because Warriors, before injury, before ACL, before Achilles, Klay was my favorite player on the Warriors, and I'm pretty sure Klay was a lot of people's favorite players on the Warriors because he was actually likable, and he was calm, chill, and he was a bucket getter. But I don't know, I feel like Klay is often disrespected by that casual NBA fan. Like, he wasn't even in the 75, whatever you want to call it, 75 anniversary team, which I feel like is completely disrespectful for a player of Klay's caliber. He has four rings. He has fucking 5 All-NBA, 5 All-Star selections, 2 All-NBA third team selections. He was obviously a defender for his time. And Klay, we know, he was more than just a spot-up shooter. Like, yes, he was great. One of the best players of all time to ever spot up and catch the basketball and shoot that bitch. But at the same time, like, he had the defense and he was skilled. Like, he could go, like, he could... How do I say this? Like, he was able to go to the rim at some points, and he was sneaky athletic. Like, sometimes, like, you get reminded of what Klay used to be when, obviously, he's on the Dallas Mavericks. He has some flashes of what he used to be, but obviously the Achilles injuries helped. It ruined him, basically. I wouldn't say ruined him, because obviously a player doesn't usually come back from those type of injuries like looking like the same person, like the same player that he once was. But Klay was just different, bro, I feel like. But let's just get to it. Let's get to his All-Star seasons, because we really don't care about, obviously, his first 2 seasons. In the season before he was an All-Star, my bad. In the 2013-14 season, he averaged 18.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And right off the gate, right after his first season, I noticed that he was a starter. Mark Jackson, I remember I seen a quote where Mark Jackson had the plan from the beginning. Like, it was Curry and Klay in the backcourt. And that's before the Splash Brothers obviously made a name for themselves. And going with Steve Kerr's system, like, it really elevated Klay even more than obviously we seen in this season, the 2013-2014 season. In the 2014-2015 season, obviously their championship run, he averaged 21.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Again, Klay did not sacrifice for shit. Klay was going to get his shots up, and Klay was going to get his points. Klay was going to get his threes, and that's what I like about Klay the most. Like, even though you're playing with the MVP, like, you're still going to get your shot attempts, so you're still going to show that you're one of the best players on the planet too. Like, in the 2015-2016 season, he averaged 22.3, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. In the 2016-2017 season, where obviously Kevin Durant came to town, he averaged 22 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Like, everybody on that team had to sacrifice, and you still notice that Klay's numbers are still about the same. Klay's still shooting as many shots as he want to shoot. He's still making them many shots as he want to shoot. And I'm pretty sure, and one of these 2 seasons, Klay had the record for the 14 threes. It still hasn't been broken yet. I thought Curry would have break it multiple times. Like, he's gotten really close. Like, I've realized that every time Steph gets close to the record, it looks like he just doesn't want to break it. And there's some respect to him, but obviously we want to see that record get broken. It would be fun. But at the end of the day, it's only up to Steph if he wants to break it or not. And in the 2017-2018 season, Klay averaged 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. In the 2018-2019 season, he averaged 21.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. And that was the season where obviously he got hurt. And if you don't know, like, Klay had 30 points before he went out that game. Like, early fourth quarter. It was early fourth quarter when he went out. I remember because he couldn't miss. Like, I was watching that game live in my room, bro. In 2019, I was a little ass kid. I was watching that shit, and I was like, "Oh shit, Klay might drag these niggas to Game 7." And it really looked like that shit was about to happen before Klay went down. As soon as Klay went down, I'm pretty sure the world knew that the Raptors were going to win this game. Curry wasn't going to drag that team by itself. Like, it just wasn't going to happen. And we didn't see Klay for 2 seasons because in the 2019-2020 season, obviously he was hurt, but in that off season he ended up tearing his other Achilles and he was out for that season. And in the next season where he returned finally in the 2021-2022 2022 NBA season, Klay Day, yeah, I remember that game. That game was fun to watch. He averaged 20.5 points per game, 4 rebounds and 2.5 assists. He had some great games this season. He returned from injury, obviously, and he looked like old Klay a little bit. I can't lie, he looked like old Klay. Some games he was inefficient. He was trying to get his rhythm back, and once he got his rhythm back, he was there. And Klay was much needed for obviously that 4th championship run they got, their hardest championship they got. I feel like, even though the team, yeah, I'm gonna say their hardest championship run, because I really feel like the Boston Celtics should have won in 2021-2022. Like, they had the better roster, they had the better team, they had the better coach. Like, I just felt like they were the better team, and I'm pretty sure at that time I wanted the Celtics to win. I ain't gonna lie. But obviously they didn't, and Klay, Steph, and them boys ended up getting their 4th ring. And in the 2023-2024 season, and the Golden State Warriors, for the my bad, I just mixed up myself just now. In the 2022-2023 season, Klay averaged 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. And obviously they didn't make the playoffs this season, or I'm pretty sure it was. Nah, they did make the playoffs, but Klay wasn't playing up the standard. And the next season, 2023-2024, his minutes were dropped down significantly. Like, he wasn't the same player. Kerr decided to sub him out some games and finish the game with pods. He decided to start pods some games and have Klay come off the bench. Like, that's just what Klay's last stint with the Warriors looked like. And Klay averaged 18 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. And noticeably, he went 0 for 10 in the closeout game against the Sacramento Kings, and that was his last game as a Warrior, which sucked. It sucks because we know that 11 is going up in the rafters. There's no doubt about it. And Klay is one of the best players to ever play this game, and it seems like he just doesn't get the same recognition as any of the other all-time greats at the shooting guard position. I feel like, because Klay is a top 10, debatably top 8 shooting guard of all time. Like, I'm not gonna make a list. I'll leave that up to you, yeah, because I can't think off the top of my head and make a shooting guard list right now at this very moment. But I just feel like Klay just deserves some respect. I can't name it again because I just named the D Wade video. D Wade deserves respect, but there's got to be something where I could talk about how Klay is one of the best players ever, and he doesn't get the same treatment as everybody else. Like, he's often disrespected, he's often discredited because he played with Stephen Curry. But the truth is, without Klay, Stephen Curry probably doesn't get 4 rings. And I get Warriors fans, Curry fans might not want to hear that, but in my opinion, that's the truth. And I'm pretty sure a lot of, hopefully, basketball fans agree with me, because that's just my personal opinion. I think the Warriors don't get 4 without Klay. They don't even get 2 without Klay. That's how dynamic Klay was, and that's how much of a good player. Klay was the best defender, second best defender, because obviously Draymond. He was the second best defender on that team, and he was their best perimeter defender, while being the second, first, some nights being the first best shooter on the team. So that just shows how impactful Klay Thompson was. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video on Klay Thompson. Again, thank y'all for 300 subscribers, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. What's good, y'all? If you made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And the channel icon's right here on the right, and there's a video on the left. Click one of them holes if you didn't watch it already, and subscribe. Help the channel grow, and I appreciate you.